is the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Morrison. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires complete on the crosser.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Denmark. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Howard gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a man. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This time he's got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
This offense wants to establish an identity. They'll go for it on 4th down.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. Every team has impact players. What traits are you make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Looking for a man. It's Duggar. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Complete in the middle. Nice pickup there. Get yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Breaks into the open. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. UMass will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them back up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for room, it's Hayes. There he goes! They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Jones wants to throw it. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the line today.
Got his man on the right. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, UMass! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rush is on him. Open space at the 25. And he'll be brought down. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red snoop. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
On the run, it's Hayes. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
This on offense early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The give to the back. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Jones to throw. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Not willing to try that 55-yard field goal. They'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision there.
Yeah, and I really don't care where you're out on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for them, especially when you're on the side of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punt the ball. Nah, go for it.
And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Looking to throw, it's Duggar. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.